Hello. How is everyone?
Good.
Good.
That's what we like to hear. Michael is here. Haven't seen Michael in an inimitable chat in forever, so happy to have you.
Hello.
I've just been doing admin all morning so far. And still have more to do because it never ever ends.
Friends.
It's
Yeah, I'm trying to sew some bags so I can, because I'm gonna do my my video today on my pre-order bag giveaway thing.
Ooh.
So I'm making some dragons. But I realize I don't have to have them done until February 17th,
yeah.
but I want to actually show something in the video, so I figured I'd finish a couple of them just so
Yeah.
they're getting for. So I've been sewing all morning.
Don't drive yourself crazy though.
Oh, it's too late for that, Sarah. Way too late for that.
Don't continue driving yourself crazy if you can offload some of the things of it doesn't need to be done today.
I know it does though, because I told everybody in my newsletter that it'd be Thursday. So anyway, it's fine. I did it to myself. Not that anyone is really, oh my God, you have to release it today kind of thing. I have to remind myself of like expectations. Everyone in this community is so relaxed. Like it's not dire. Like if I ended up like posting tomorrow, they'd be like, no problem.
They're pretty.
Yeah.
Everyone's pretty forgiving. Everyone would understand. They'd understand.
Yeah. It's not like someone's gonna be like, ah, forget it. I'm not gonna enter now. I don't want that stupid dragon bag.
How dare you?
But because the other thing I need to do today is I need to post another clip of the documentary on TikTok and on YouTube Shorts. So I have to figure out which one.
Ooh.
Yeah, because yeah, I don't know. I have to think about it, but eventually I'll release them all. But it's just kind of trying to think strategically, because even just like one person wrote a comment the other day and they were like, I saw your YouTube short and then that led me to your documentary. She's like, and I pre-ordered your book. And I'm all like, wow, okay, that's one person.
That's perfect.
But like if that just shows me that the YouTube shorts are helping to bring people
and
in.
you have it linked to the big video.
Well, the nice thing about YouTube Shorts is that it's just, you just have to say it's on your channel and then they just click on your name. So
no, I know, but there's a way to literally link it so that it's there.
Oh, I upload
and it's related video and they just tap it and it immediately starts playing.
Yeah, I upload it on my phone and I don't know how to do that through YouTube Studio, but maybe if I uploaded it through my
If you go back into YouTube Studio to edit the thing, it should be under details somewhere. It says like related video and you can select another short or a long form video on your YouTube channel.
Oh.
But I don't know if you can edit it on the phone. I think it's in Studio, regardless.
It'll probably be way easier in Studio.
I just don't see it, but maybe that's
okay. Hold on, I'm going into a short of mine to see.
Stop.
Yeah, so it says edit and then it has related video.
Wait, okay. Oh, mine doesn't look like that. Oh, wait, here we go. Yeah, related video. Here we go. Oh, nice.
So it just removes one moment of friction for them. They don't have to go to your channel again. They literally just tap and it goes right to your documentary.
Okay, I'll do that with each clip moving forward.
Yeah.
I put it in now, but
yeah, no, once I discovered that, I was like, ooh, social media assistant, please don't forget to do that. And then she's been doing great with it. And I think it's been helping.
Yeah.
Oh, it hasn't been hurting. So
I just hit 8,000 subscribers.
Yay! Congratulations.
Heck yeah.
Yay. That's all from the documentary, because I was at like 7,700 or something like that. So I've gotten like almost 300 subscribers just from the documentary, although they're going to be very disappointed when I don't have any more documentaries.
You'll be like, that was enough family drama for me to share.
So I may lose all of those
subscribers. About Ruth's son.
Yeah, I think he's long gone. So
yeah,
drug runner or gun runner.
Insert bad thing runner.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Who knows what else? That's true.
But Becca, I have your arc and I have your hardcover.
Oh my gosh,
we're both here.
Wow, they're so pretty.
And on Monday,
it's like a gruesome tub. It's so pretty.
And on Monday, the cover designer shared both of these covers. And was like, if people want an arc, and we've been getting signups from that, so that's like really exciting.
That's so nice of him.
Regina's in the vertical view, Michael. So StreamYard introduced this feature where it's like, oh, you can stream vertically and horizontally at the same time. And it seems that it sometimes forces you into the vertical view. But the way to switch between the two is you just go back to our channel. The vertical one has a vertical thumbnail and the horizontal one has a horizontal thumbnail. The vertical one also has a phone emoji in the title. But it doesn't matter because we see all of them up here. So it might feel like you're talking into the void, and it looks that way too on the YouTube side of things. But in StreamYard, it is all cohesive, and we can see. But yeah, the Mother Mercy hardcover arrived, and it's going to the warehouse soonish. And I'm what
was the inside? What did you do on the inside?
I love it so much.
Oh, that's so whoa.
That is nice.
Oh my gosh.
Nice.
So Becca's is scary on the outside and the text, but like nice.
A little bike
on the packet. And then we have Mother Mercy, where it's like, I mean, unsettling, but not as unsettling as the bloody bath.
Right.
And then it's like, oh, here it is.
Although, I feel like that would have worked for mine too.
It would have worked for yours as well, but I wanted to like mix it up.
Oh no, 100%.
All of Kate's files have been approved for the printer, so they should be starting to print those soon.
Oh, I can't wait.
Michael is in horizontal view. Yes, that's the normal. If it looks like a normal YouTube video, that's it. Otherwise, you're in the vertical view. But I'm so excited about these. I sent a copy off immediately to the social media assistant and a copy off to Chandra so we can all start making content.
Yay!
I can't wait to have Thanks for watching and have all three.
I know. Oh my gosh. I can't wait to see the underneath the like I love all the covers, but I can't wait to see the underneaths.
Yeah. The printer sent a gift for Riley. And it was so cute, but she is like so resentful that I took these photos of her. She's like, this isn't a coat to keep me warm. This is just clothing. So she was like, but it's a really soft Christmas sweater.
Oh, that's adorable.
That's so sweet.
And then there's like a little neck. I don't know what to call it.
That's adorable.
Oh my god.
But she like really gave me side eye.
Yeah, of course. Like, oh.
He's looking at me like, don't you dare.
I can't believe you're actually showing the pictures.
He's like, stop.
Oh.
I have made so many business transactions before the end of the year on my bank account that I'm constantly getting texts where it's like, there's been a charge on your bank account. I'm like, yeah, I know. I was there for that. But Capital One is like on it. Like the moment something happens, it'll be like, did you mean this? And I'm like, unfortunately, yes.
God, no kidding, man. I'm trying not to spend any more money, but I keep spending more money. So money.
Tis the season.
If we just make a ton of money, then it won't really matter. It's that easy.
New goal, make a ton of money.
Yes.
Why haven't I thought of that?
I know.
Right?
Hello, manifest.
Okay, we didn't do official intros. So Becca, there you go. Your URL is ticking across the bottom for anyone who may be watching this on replay or lurking and doesn't know who you are.
We're doing intros. Okay. Well, my name is Becca C. Smith, as you can see from the .com below. And I am an author with a book coming out with Inimitable Books, Grandma's Little Secrets. Oh, I'm so excited. I currently have the documentary, that's loosely based on my YouTube channel, which is doing pretty well because, I did put some ads in it, but it actually view-wise is about 50-50. So that's kind of nice because at first I was thinking, oh, it's all from the ads, but it's actually not. So that's kind of nice, but it still hasn't kicked in. You know how you can tell when it's kicked in to algorithm. So that's why I'm doing some YouTube shorts and some TikToks to hopefully get more engagement. So if anyone who has seen the video and hasn't commented or liked, engagement helps push it into.
Yes, that's why I commented under my personal account and the Inimitable Books account.
Yeah, no, I appreciate that. And it's so funny because I've been getting a lot of private messages of like, I just saw your video, and like I think a lot of people felt
because it's a personal thing. You don't want to do that, and then the strangers are like, "Oh, obviously we'll publicly comment," but you're like, so what do you reply? Do you say like, "Thank you so much for your thoughts. Would you mind?"
No, I mean, I'm not gonna like, yeah, could you comment? Like they're being so personal that it's a very, very personal like messages, especially from people who grew up with me who didn't know and like things like that. So it just feels very inappropriate to be like, hey, do you think you could write a comment? Like I just it just
you're like, you kind of wish they would, but you're not gonna ask them because they already like did a personal.
They like, instead of commenting on a video, they reached out to me personally, which I think is,
well, I mean, given what you went through and given they know you or at least knew you,
right? Like I appreciate that much more, but like in terms of marketing brain, it's all like,
in terms of what we need right now, we're like,
yeah. So honestly, even if you just do a couple of emojis, and I know you're on the stream or whatever, I
put it in here. People, please open it in another tab.
Yeah.
Watch it. I told my mom, I'm like, we need to watch it. She's like, didn't you already watch it? I'm like, and
yeah, because the other thing is that with advertising, even though it does help obviously to get more views, the one thing it does do that isn't as great is that they're just people like people can watch the first 30 seconds and that counts as a view, and that's their job because they work for YouTube and they're trying, people pay for the advertising, blah, blah, blah. But what that does, unfortunately, is it makes it look like you didn't hold their attention.
I know.
And so it's kind of a double-edged sword, So if I can just, that is why I'm doing the shorts and why I'm doing the TikToks. And then once a week I'm doing Instagram and what's the other one? I feel like there's another one, Facebook. Because those are actually like personal friends, and I don't want to just give them every day like a new short of like this documentary. I feel like once a week is fine. But yeah, so anyway, that's basically been my entire existence in making dragon bags,
Just so calmly. That's my existence. Oh, and making dragon bags.
Making dragon bags, the joys of dragon bags.
Like adorable dragon bags.
Yeah. Thank you. Well, I hope too that will also, like, at least with the community that know me and know and that have asked me for, because I sometimes I sell them on my Etsy and sometimes I don't, because I'm the kind of person with my Etsy shop, I sell stock. I don't just put up a post and then hope somebody buys and then have to make it, because that just would stress me out. So my Etsy has always just been, that's why it's been around for so long. And I haven't made like a ton of sales because I'll go years without putting anything on it. But then I'll have like I feel like sewing. And then I'll put like a bunch on it. Yeah. So yeah, that's the only thing I sell is stock. And so I get messages through Etsy saying like, are you going to be selling your dragons again? Are you going to be selling your dragons again? So I think like people that have genuinely wanted the dragons to have a chance to win one for free, because there'll be 5 winners. And that's five dragons. So I have other options though for people that don't want dragons. Like I have 2 unicorn bags. And then I also have 2 Ooh, look. Woo! I have 2 messenger bags. So I'm trying to give some options besides just the dragon bags, because even though I know that a lot of people love the dragon bags, some people don't. And I want everybody to.
Who doesn't like a dragon bag? What?
We both said almost the exact same thing at the same time.
I mean, I don't know.
Where's their whimsy?
I know. So maybe to be honest, like
inside.
a unicorn might not be that much better for people that don't like dragon bags, but I figured the messenger bag.
There are some people who like unicorns over dragons, some people who like dragons over unicorns, and some people who don't like both and have no joy in their life, But that's
you know.
So Becca's going to be doing a giveaway. So you should definitely enter that giveaway when she announces. But she also has an Etsy shop, which is, I believe, we linked
it is, but I don't have any dragons
on the Inimitable Books website. And whenever she updates there.
Yeah, I don't have any dragons on it though right now. So all the current dragons are going to be in the giveaway.
Which I love. I'm so excited. Let me set up the forest room so that while Gray is giving his very short intro.
Why is it?
We just went on a tangent. It's not that your intro itself was long, Becca.
Oh, well, my intro.
Here are all the things we're doing with Grandma's Little Secret.
It was 15 minutes long, my intro. What's wrong with that?
You expect me to follow that? We just sat there talking about her documentary and her awesome ass bags. You're
no.
like, okay, now Gray. No. Oh.
The amazing Gray. Hello. I
literally have all of the books that you have done the map for are at my place.
Right?
Sorry, Gray. None of the ones to see.
I don't know.
Hold on, let me see if my mom has an extra copy.
Take a full 15 grand and say what?
We can just riff, you know.
Say,
that's kind of what I did.
Yeah, but you have stuff. But what to do, everybody? My name is Grayson Wild, and I write with pride. I like diving into fantasy, high, low, and all in between, accompanied by a warm mug of coffee. Thank y'all for having me. I appreciate y'all.
Yeah, wow, that was short.
It was short. It is. I'm like, let's talk about the projects I'm working on. I am in planning mode until January. Nothing starts until January for me. So like right now, I'm just here.
I mean, I kind of am too. Like I came up with a new series, and I did write the first like page because I kind of needed to get a better sense of my character. Like it's one of those ones where I have a better sense of the the supporting characters as opposed to the main character. So I was like, you know what? I just need to write a page or 2 through the character and see what comes up. And a lot came up. So it was kind of more discovery rather than like, I don't even know if I'll keep it, but it was just, so I'm kind of in planning mode too. I've been doing, outlining and, yeah. So hopefully
that's my issue right now is I was like, oh, I have a great idea. And I was like, I know all my supporting characters. I know everyone else. I know my villain inside out. My main character, I'm looking like, who are you? Right.
That's exactly what happened to me. Like, I mean, I know plot wise who they are, right?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, this is what they're going to be doing. And this is how it's going to work out. But then I'm all like, yeah. Whereas like her best friend, oh man, I like almost like this should be the book.
Yeah, I was like, oh, I know you, I know your dreams, I know this, I know that. Look at my main character. I'm like, why are you here? Like, I know why you're here, but also, why are you here? Why are you bugging me? I don't
Why'd
even
you
talk
show
to you
up
right
half
now.
baked?
That's so funny.
That
That's
it's like, go
well,
back in the oven. Let me fully bake you out. Because what is
yeah.
this?
And honestly, I mean, yeah, that's exactly what I did. That's why I wrote the discovery thing. So now I feel like I'm good with my main character again. So,
But also earlier, even when you said Acorn Month, I love that.
wait, Acorn Month? What was that?
Acorn Month because I mentioned right now I'm like planning, and then next month I'll actually start doing stuff because everything
Oh,
I'm planning right
So it's like
now.
you stuff all the acorns in your mouth and then
Oh
you.
yeah, it's.
I love that.
But also
That
while
is
y'all were talking, I
sweet.
did my daily pool because I do a daily pool every day.
Oh,
I
yes.
did my D20. I rolled a 12. I
Okay.
got my I pulled tarot, which is Page of Wands, and Lenormand, which was the ship. So I'm like, oh, that syncs
Oh,
very well. I like that.
I
I
got the
love
death
that.
card today and I'm so happy.
Oh, that's good. Major change.
Birthday
Oh, wait.
card.
Okay. I'm gonna pull one. I'm gonna pull
So
one.
we got
This is the
journeys
deck.
and birthday cards.
This
Okay.
is the deck I got from Salem. And it's yeah,
Ooh.
Ooh.
it's like it's always been like crazy detailed accurate where you're like, oh, I'm gonna pull a card about this, and then it's all like, if you're going through this, and you're like,
Like,
I
I
was
just want to do a poll. I don't need you
You're
to
like,
read
I
me
have
this
been
way.
perceived. I have been perceived maybe a little too closely. That is a little bit too
That's
much of a close-up shot. You can back up. Let's blur out some of the flaws. I
that's
don't
this
need to be
deck.
read to filth.
oh,
It's a
crow.
gorgeous deck. I love it, but it reads me to filth. I'm like, I'm gonna put you away for about a month. Don't do that
It's
again. You're
crows. What did you
grounded.
expect?
Yeah,
I know,
I
they'll tell you like
know,
it is, man.
but
Yeah.
ow.
Yeah, but it's a crow. You know what I mean? It's not like a little bluebird.
I got the Elixir of Life. I've
Oh,
never gotten this card before, so I have no idea what it means.
ooh,
Elixir
But
of
it sounds good, I
it
hope.
does sound good.
Mortality is a reminder that life is short. The Elixir of Life card does not offer immortality, but shows up in a reading to remind you that there are things that are greater than us, and by adopting this philosophy, we can become part of a whole that is often in itself immortal. Ooh, we want both simplicity and abundance, and seeing the pure energy connecting us can be liberating. Our unconditional capacity for love and kindness is immeasurable and has the ability to remove all fear. Oh, I need that. Acknowledging the laws of nature that govern the universe places us on the power and responsibility to create our own sense of meaning. I don't know what that means, but you know what's interesting about this deck too? And I just realized I had no question. You know
Yeah,
what I mean? Like I just
Ooh,
like
drew a
vibes.
card. And this is
ooh.
definitely feels like a vibe card rather than like a specific card. So I guess it's like saying,
Okay, but that also
life is
oddly
short.
sinks in with the death card and the ship and Page of Wands.
Yeah.
Like that's sinking in. Hello?
Yeah, that's true. Appreciate life, because it's short. Especially after everything that happened with like Rob Reiner and his wife. Like, oh my God.
I know. What's really
Oh.
crazy though is my mom had just been talking about him like the night before, and it made me think of when Kate did her like story about like what's the origin of Project Death, about like how her dad would like mention a celebrity, then that celebrity would die, and so his friend was like, "Keep my name out of your mouth."
Yeah, please do not say my name. Yeah, I know, but it's like when I heard that he died and didn't know anything about it, I was like, oh no, your mind immediately goes like, did he have a heart attack? Did he have like cancer or whatever?
And it's
And
like, nope.
yeah, then you find out it's like, and then I've been rewatching his movies just because he's one of my favorite directors. I was watching Stand By Me, and in the opening with Richard Dreyfuss where he's looking back on his life, and he has that newspaper article in front of him where the River Phoenix character as an adult was killed. He was stabbed in the throat. That
Oh
character.
my God.
Yeah, it was
Ooh,
exactly parallel to how
ooh,
Rob was killed. I was like,
ooh.
whoa.
Yeah.
That tripped me out because I
Yeah,
was
but
just
if you're
like,
saying what I think you're saying in the chat, that's what my mom and I thought at first. We thought it was a political violence thing, but it looks like it's actually the sun.
no, it's the sun. Yeah.
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 I thought someone had broke in or something. I'm like, oh, did someone break in? Was it a robbery? Blah blah blah. But
Yeah.
I was like,
And then
really?
the daughter was very clear. It's like, no, you need to look at my brother.
Yeah. And
Mm.
he immediately surrendered and like,
Because he had crashed a party, been very aggressive, had been.
yeah. I mean, he's schizophrenic, and then he self-medicated and became a drug addict.
I know. It's like, it's a really awful life.
Sad. The fact that, though, California is considering the death penalty, I think Rob and his wife would hate that. Like, even though they obviously lost their lives, they would never want their son to die from the death penalty. I don't know. I hope they take that off the table. Supposedly they're leaving it up to his children to decide, the other brother and sister. But it's just horrible. But anyway,
So sad.
Okay, let's change the subject. I know I brought it up, but
I was like, how did we get on that topic? I don't even remember.
I brought it up. Okay, I don't know why I brought it up. Life was short.
You were mentioning synchronicity.
Yeah, and then I was like, life is short, and then you're talking about like, yeah, okay. So kind of, it's definitely my fault. I'll take full blame because it's just been weighing on my mind because he's literally the icon I grew up with. Like every movie he did was like one of my favorites. Even movies he produced and didn't even direct, like Shawshank Redemption, and like, he just does. I mean, yeah. So anyway, the list is long. Princess Bride is obviously one of my favorites.
Yes.
When Harry Met Sally, The Sure Thing. I just watched that last night. Oh my God, that's so funny. And and then Stand By Me and Misery and Few Good Men. And like, it just goes on and on. Talk about a director that just made a ton of great movies.
I know.
That.
And no one ever remembers the writer. That's the only problem with movies is the director gets full credit. And you're like, wait, someone had to write that.
I know.
But no one can name the writers. I mean, I can, but I mean, it's just because I obviously, was my whole life.
I can recognize some writer names, but like I can't pull them from the top of my head. And like I know the writers for The Imitation Game because they were BU students, and like they had that hanging up in the journalism, like not classroom.
It's really common though. Like most people, like they'll be able to tell you their favorite author, but if you ask them who wrote their favorite TV show, unless it's like a creator thing, like the Duffer Brothers, where they wrote and directed everything.
Yeah.
It's like most people can't tell you. Like they'd be like, "Oh, this is my favorite episode of all time." And I'm like, "Oh, do you know who wrote it?" And they'd be like, "Nope."
Yeah.
And that's why I think actors are up here on the pedestal, because I think most people associate the brilliance of it with what they see and not what was written on the page. But it's funny. It's just like the TV and movie writing.
They're the visible things, and then I think it's easier to remember directors and writers because
they launch the film. They're the ones that are on interviews. They're the ones that talk about it. It's their vision from the script. But and it's honestly, it's just started way back when the film industry started. Writers were just writers. They didn't care.
Yeah.
It just kind of stuck.
Yeah. A lot of industries where things just kind of stuck.
Yep. It's definitely gotten better though. Definitely gotten better.
Yeah.
What's sad is you mentioned people not knowing writers for like episodes and stuff like that. I know writers for video games.
Oh, that's good too, because that's another thing. Yeah.
If I'm really into
great,
a game.
though.
Yeah, like if I'm really into a game, or especially like really pulling in with the character, like the last one was like for Baldur's Gate for Astarion, I really pulled into a part of a storyline and it clicked really hard. And the good thing is about Larian, they'll really talk about their writers. They're like, oh yeah, they wrote this and they wrote that. And his name is Stephen Rooney. And I really liked watching him break down why he wrote Starring the way he did, what he pulled from that, his inspiration, and I just really dove into that.
I love that.
And the one writer was like,
that's a very, very unsung heroes are video game writers, 100%.
I love
like The Last of Us. Hello.
That. But this is why I really, really love Larian, because they really will be like, no, look at our writers, look at our designers, look at our artists. Like they're very look at our people. That. And one girl was like, I love you guys, but I need to pull away because I want to write a book. And I'm like,
yeah.
Because she's like, oh yeah, I wrote this part of the campaign. I'm like, oh, the campaign that ripped me apart. Cool. What are you writing? I'm scared.
Yeah.
It's like, no, I'm scared. So I'm like, this excites me. Larian's like, go for it. But when you're done, come right back.
Come back, please. Okay,
come back when you're done. We love you.
You got a day job that is also writing. Hello.
That.
And more people will probably experience the game than they ever would a book or movie or TV. You know, like it's like, I mean, that is a gajillion-dollar industry.
But that, I mean, imagine like her marketing's easy though. She's like, "Hey, remember this part of the campaign that made you hurt? I'm writing a book," and I was like, "Hi, you hurt me. You owe me therapy."
And give me your book now. Oh.
Yeah. Okay, let's.
We flip pages and patties.
Oh yeah, no, that's actually so true, Michael. That's what's so funny. Oscars mean nothing. Maybe they'll start meaning something, because now they've made it a rule, like starting this year, that you cannot vote until you've seen everything.
Good.
Yeah.
Good. Wait, that hasn't been a rule?
Absolutely not. And that's why so many wild things get the win, because it's basically marketing campaigns. And like last year, the reason why they started it is because last year that indie film that was okay won all the Oscars. One best actress, one best director, one best writer, one, because they actually spent like, I think it was like $1 million on the film, which is really low budget. And they spent like double that on the marketing for the Oscar campaign. And they
I did hear about that, yeah.
And they swept everything, and no one had seen the film. And then everyone had actually went and saw the film. And it's just, it's an okay film, but it's basically just a simple, it's not like Oscar winning, you know what I'm saying? So, but the marketing campaign got to them. And so that's when they went in and they were like, no, we cannot let this happen again. So It's a rule. It is now a rule. So it'll be interesting to see what wins this year, because it'll actually kind of mean something.
That.
Or not, because like honestly, I don't know what the voter statistics are now, like in terms of gender, age, ethnicity. Like I don't know what it was, because it used to be all old white guys, but I know it's changed a lot. So it'll be interesting, because I swear to God, if Sinners doesn't win everything, I'm walking out.
Oh God. Oh God. The thing is, I kind of expect it to not really win much. Sadly.
Everyone expects that, and that's the fucking tragedy, because it should win everything. It is the best picture this year, period, end of sentence. Like it is.
And
like
it's not even just a story, it's everything about it. The aesthetics, the music,
and that's what it'll probably win. Like this is what the assumption is, it's definitely going to win music, and then Michael B. Jordan, and then and maybe a supporting actor or actress like in the mix. But that, and like Ryan Coogler should win for best director.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
But he'll probably win for writing. Like, you know, it's just like, but again, who knows? Because this time people actually have to watch. So maybe it will win because they're actually watching the thing. And they go, holy crap. If you don't get goosebumps and cry like a baby on that musical number, something's wrong with you.
Absolutely, Michael.
Oh, did I say that? I'm sorry.
I don't care. It didn't even register to me until I saw Michael's comment. And I'm like, oh, yeah, I guess.
Oh, that's so funny. I didn't even realize I said it.
But we're going to start our first sprint, or we never will. I love the conversation. I got work to do. So 3, 2, 1. Oh, happy productivity, everyone. Watch Becca's documentary on her YouTube channel. It's linked in the chat, but also pre-order her book. How did everyone do?
Oh, I have my volume down. Sorry. Good. I almost finished with the red gold dragon that is going to be sent to a certain someone. Yeah, but I'm going to be making another one for the giveaway, but this one in particular is flying its way to Zara after it's done.
I'm so excited. But if you want to take a ton of pictures for the giveaway, you are absolutely.
Yeah, I'm going to be doing
a photo shoot before it comes
because it's identical. Yeah, it's going to be identical. So, but I was like, at first I was like, oh, I have to make two, and then I was like, no, you don't. You just have to make Zara's, and then you can make the other one later. So yeah. So anyway, that's what I did the whole sprint, was just so.
I watched the rest of your documentary and I left a comment.
Ah, thank you.
Because I realized like I have a bunch of tabs and I don't close them. And it's like I have them open for a reason. I was like, "What's this tab?" Like, oh, that's a Becca. I didn't finish.
I mean, honestly, just the comment alone, you don't even have to watch the whole thing. So.
Oh no! Listen, someone says, "Hey, I have a video at." Best believe I'm going to be watching the video, whether I'm sprinting, doing something, because now I have 3 screens. So I have 2 streams I'm being productive on, and another screen where I'm watching a video of something. So I have always one of my friends' videos going somewhere.
I love that so much. Yes. Oh, yay.
Like, even though you said, people are going to be disappointed because that's the only documentary. I was like, yeah, but more win? Another documentary win? Because you did really well with that.
Oh my gosh, thank you. I was so nervous that I had like a script with the teleprompter, but like I wasn't even able to film it till later in the afternoon because my eye was twitching all day. Because when I get really nervous, my eyelid starts twitching. So I was a wreck, and then I was just like, all right, I'm just gonna do it. And then so it really helped having something that I can look at. And as opposed to just riffing, because if I riff, as we know from when we are on a stream together.
No, you did well. I'm a sucker for a documentary. I love it. I don't care what the topic is. I'm gonna listen in. I don't know what it is, but I was just like, oh, and I think the other night when I was watching, I was like, I got too tired. I'm like, I'm gonna finish, but oh no, I'm gonna fall asleep and wake up like, wait, what happened? So I had to pause, and I came back. I was like, why do I still have this tab open? I didn't get to finish. So I'm like, this is my sprint. I'm watching.
I appreciate it.
You said this is the only one, but you ever think about doing another one? I think you really should, because
thank you. I don't even know what I would do one on though. Like, I mean, I guess I would have to stick to true crime, but I don't know.
You don't have to.
You don't think so? For like, if that's why people are subscribing.
Don't put yourself in a box. You can do anything. There are people who literally will watch documentaries on anything, and I'm literally one of them. I don't care. It's a documentary if it's presented well.
If it's done well, who cares?
If it's done well, I will happily lock in. I'm like, ooh, yes, tell me more.
Right.
Especially on days where I'm like, my hands hurt, I can't really do too much, so I'm like locked in, and I'm just like, let me do a thing, and I love it.
Let me learn something.
That I'm just
Yeah, I'm the same way. I love documentaries. I mean, which is why I wanted to do one. Like, I just like, I love watching the true crime stuff. So I'm all like, maybe I could do one on my aunt. But yeah, it just takes a lot of work is the only problem. Like, it's like, I don't know how some people do it weekly. Like, that is so much research. I guess they've, like, a lot of true crime podcasts admit that they do very surface level research in order to get the content out. But even then, I still think it's a ton of work,
Yeah, watching like behind the scenes stuff, I was like, ooh, I don't envy you for that.
Yeah, seriously.
I can't.
Yeah, because like with this one, it was not only just a lot of work, but then it was also traumatic and emotional, and like I would have to take breaks because I would just start crying. Like, there's stuff I didn't even put in there, like, because I was just like, because I had like this I had the picture of me with Santa Claus before it happened. And I'm like sitting there and I'm like, like full attitude kid, like I'm holding his hand and I'm just like, whatever. And then the next year after it happened, and I'm like hunched like this, like it's
Oh man.
just body language is like insane. And I was gonna put that, but then I'm like, I didn't really see a place to put it.
Yeah.
But just emotionally for me, I was all like, damn, like you don't think about it. I just thought, oh, I was shy, like, because that's how everyone saw it and how looked back and saw it,
Yeah.
was all like, I was just really shy. I'm like, okay, but the year before, there was full of attitude in that girl. She's like confident, and she was just like giving that like smirk, like, I'm getting what I want for Christmas, like totally whatever. And then the next year, it's just like my shoulders are hunched and I'm completely into myself. I'm not touching Santa
Mm.
Claus. I'm literally just like this ball of like, which to be fair could look like a very shy little girl,
Yeah.
So, but it just broke my heart to look back and go, oh my God, how much it
Yeah, I
really
bet.
affected me. So it was like stuff like that didn't even make the documentary, that I was just like, "Ugh." I'm gonna feel sorry for myself right now.
You needed the first run through to be able to get through more words the
That's true
second
too.
time.
That's true too. I did have to do 2 takes.
I mean, not that you like intended, but you know what? That little piece between your teeth, whatever it was like, I got you. I got you.
Yeah. I know, but to be fair, even with the thing in my tooth, I did not do the Santa Claus photo, so that I just felt was too much, just like me, like making it about me, and it wasn't. The documentary is not about me, it was about I mean, it was, but you know what I mean. It was just
Yeah,
like,
Yeah, it's about the crime.
yeah,
And
yeah,
you are talking about this is how it's relevant to me.
yeah,
Surprise. I knew this. I knew the people involved.
yeah, exactly. So
This was not just a news story for me. So hearing that person say that this person was innocent when we all knew that she wasn't was really
mm,
upsetting.
oh
It
yeah, my
wasn't
French
just a random news story to me, like that's
I
important.
still remember that. My French teacher, I was just like, because I mean, this is years later, right? I'm in like the 9th grade or something like that. And, all this happened when I was like in the 1st grade. And it's just suddenly like you think like that stuff's way behind you. No one even knows it. And he's like, does anyone remember? And I'm just like, uh, please stop talking. Oh, it's crazy though. But yeah, I think it's crazy about the people like because I haven't been on Facebook in like 5 or 6 years. But then I realized, unfortunately, that's where all of like my high school friends, or not friends, but high schoolers that I went to high school with are on. And so, yeah, so a lot of them have been reaching out like, what? That was your aunt? Like they had no idea. Like that's how, because back then it wasn't televised, like the courtroom stuff. It was all drawings on TV.
mm.
We kind of get away with the anonymity. And Smith, I mean, hello. So
No, but I mean, I looked at you had shown me an image of her, and I showed it to my mom, and she's like, she just looks. How do I say it? And I'm like, Kathy Bates in Misery, and she's like, yeah.
oh, for the longest time, like when I wanted to make it into a movie, I was all like, I don't know if Kathy would play this twice, but I would love for her to play Ruth. Now it's like if I was making the movie now, I still Kathy Bates would still be on top of the list, but
Yeah.
also I think Jamie Lee Curtis would crush it.
Ooh.
Yeah, she would as
Ooh.
well.
Mm.
Yeah,
I
put
don't
on the
know why. I feel like Olivia Colman could have a lot of fun with it, but you'd need prosthetics and like it would be like just.
Well,
different.
I mean, you don't have to make her heavy set like she was in real life, I mean, I'm not like, if I was making a movie, I'm not like, you have to be like exactly.
I mean, if you're making a documentary, like
no, it would be more just based on the book. Yeah.
Oh, based on the book, then yeah, you wouldn't need. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It would just be based on the book. So yeah.
Yeah.
Virginia could be like whoever she wants. But Olivia Colman, I mean, I know she's good with the American accent. And she's one of my favorite actresses of all time. But I don't know. I still feel like it should be an American.
Oh yeah, no, I'm not saying. I'm just thinking of like.
Listen, Zara, if you're casting.
Hey, if we could get any of them, I would be like, that means we have an adaptation.
Listen, if I could get Olivia Colman, oh my Lord, I would be like, yeah, I would be on I don't even know. That'd be very exciting, but
I brought it back to Rob Reiner when I said Misery.
I know you did. Come on, which is another great movie.
I know that is such a good movie.
Let's just keep on naming his movies. He's just amazing.
Yeah, Misery freaked me out, like in a good way, in the best way. But I was like, oh, that was my first introduction to Kathy Bates. And then the next thing I saw her in that like I remember recognizing her in was Sci-Fi's Alice, where she played the Queen of Hearts. And I was like watching it on TV, and my mom's like, "Is that Kathy Bates?" I'm like, "Yep." She's like, "What is this?" And I was like, "I don't know any of the other actors, but like, blah 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 blah." And then the actress who played Alice wound up being in, I think, Grey's Anatomy as someone's sibling or something. But like, I don't watch Grey's Anatomy. I only found that out because I was like, "Has this person done anything else?" And I looked at IMDb and like that.
Was Fried Green Tomatoes before or after Misery? Do we remember?
I'm not going to know that, so I can look it up.
It goes after, right?
I want to say after so bad.
Yeah.
Okay, Fried Green Tomatoes was 1991.
Okay. And Misery was in the 80s, right?
I believe so.
1990.
Oh, you're
right. Okay, because I remember them like. I remember feeling like they came out around the same time, but I'll kind of smush
I was thinking like 89 or 88. So
I was too, but
it was a huge break. But yeah.
But that makes sense because I do remember them being meshed together as like Psycho and then like Woman that you're like cheering for and hitting the car, you know?
Yeah.
Both are violent, but you know. Wanda. Yeah, I love Kathy Bates. I mean, honestly, she's good in everything. I even watched the first season. I haven't seen the second season yet, but I watched the first season of Matlock, the new show that she's in, and she's amazing. So, I love the Kathy. What are you typing?
I was looking up what else the main actress from Alice had been.
Oh, okay.
Because
what's her name?
It's Katarina something. And I can't remember. I think her last name is Score something. But Katarina
Scorson?
Katarina Scorsone.
Oh, yeah, that is the Grey's Anatomy girl.
Yeah, but she was in Alice. She was in a bunch of things I've never seen.
I remember her from Private Practice.
Okay, and then
she started out in Grey's, then went to Private because it's the same world, and then she went to Private Practice for a while, and then she came back to Grey's Anatomy when Private Practice went under.
She was in Goosebumps. Hello.
No. I don't think I ever saw Goosebumps, so
yeah, I don't think I have either.
Because I'm just a scaredy cat, so.
I think we still have all of our books in storage. Me and my brother were obsessed when they still had the book fairs at school.
Yes.
And they gave you the little pamphlets about what will be there. Like was it like a month or so beforehand? And we like just there's all the books. My mom's like, you're only getting like 3 books. It was never just 3 books, but she's just 3 books each. We come back home with a stack. My dad's like, did you say 3 books? And we're like, what new Goosebumps are gonna be there? What new Animorphs are gonna be there? Like we just
I love that. Like I literally just can feel the excitement. I loved those fairs.
Loved it.
And or even like yeah, did you ever get like that when they didn't have fairs, but like once a month they would have the little like form that they would give out to every student and you get to oh my God. I love those.
I just love that. And then we had the pizza parties for how many books the class read.
Yes.
I was like, this is the wrong class because all of us are pretty much were like neurospicy. So we would lock in. Our librarians loved us because we were in there during lunch.
I love that.
We were reading away. And then later we were like, hey, Goosebumps has a TV show now. I'm like, what?
Yeah. I saw that. I haven't watched it, but I saw that on the Disney Channel. I was like, oh, I've heard it's good though, just from word of mouth.
Oh yeah. And then was it Nickelodeon that did their own version called Are You Afraid of the Dark?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah, it
Nickelodeon.
wasn't as good as Goosebumps, but it was still pretty good. And I'm like, ooh, I love their format because it's kids around a campfire, like a summer campfire, and they're
yeah.
telling a story, and they'll throw like something like dust or something into the fire to make it like spark up as they're telling the story. And then at
Oh,
the end, they put the fire out, and the credits go into the smoke, and I'm like, yeah,
oh,
right.
so good.
It was so good, and I'm like, ooh, that made me want to tell stories around a campfire. But when you're
Yeah,
actually camping, it's like, this is spooky. I'm going to bed.
no, forget it. Good night.
I was like, this is the beginning of a horror movie. I'm not here. I'm going
No.
to bed.
Oh, God. Yeah, no, it's great on screen, not in real life. We're not
Great
doing
on screen.
that. Oh, that's so funny.
But the Alice TV miniseries, I guess it was a part 1 and part 2, but on like
Okay.
iTunes, it was like all one movie. Tim Curry was in it. I already said Kathy Bates, Harry Dean Stanton.
Wow.
Mm.
Star-studded.
Yeah, and it was cool.
Oh, I love it.
I really liked it. I never got into Sci-Fi's Emerald City or Tin Man. Like I kept saying I was going to watch it, and then I completely forgot it existed.
I watched both of them. You're not missing much.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, there's some cool stuff, but like it just it's the director that did that Jennifer Lopez movie with the, very cinematic, like he always had like cloth like flowing behind the actors, and they did a lot of that in Emerald City. Just like
Well,
it's kind of like how John Woo just always did the pigeons, and you're just like, all right, we got the pigeons. It's a John Woo film if you got the pigeons. It was the same thing with like really long, flowy dresses behind the actress, which is gorgeous. I mean, it's slow-mo and you're like, whoa, like the fabric, and it's really beautiful, but like
It's their call sign.
yeah, we're like,
Who
at
did
some
this? You see it, you
point,
go,
we
oh
gotta.
no.
It gets to be too much. It could be like once in every project, but not all.
yeah, but even then you're just like, ugh.
Yeah.
But I guess, yeah, like with the John Woo thing, it's like, where are the pigeons? If there's no pigeons in this movie, it's not a John Woo film.
That's like, were you feeling okay? It's not here. I don't like this. Put it
Yeah.
in.
It's like if there are no pigeons in that, you're like, okay, we have confirmation that the studio interfered.
Yeah, we're just
That are just like, did you not like this project? Was something wrong? Question
yeah.
mark.
You phoned it in. Did you phone it in? There's no pigeons.
Did you just need the paycheck? Was it not an act of love?
Added it on the director's cut. just
Yeah.
give us
Like,
another cut
cut
with it.
He's like, it's there, I swear.
In the background, very quietly, you can see it.
It's like a little pigeon.
I'm gonna set up the next forest room.
Oh shoot! I need to actually get my phone. I had it on a timer by my. Where I was sewing my dragon.
I love it. I did more admin work during that sprint. I don't know if I said that.
You did, okay.
Yeah.
I'm like, I can't remember. I remember what y'all were saying, but I'm like, I can't remember what I said in that conversation. I had a good night's sleep. It's just been a very weird day. I don't know.
I did not.
Does it feel like a Monday? Is it one of those days?
Well, yesterday I knew was a Wednesday, but I also thought it was Tuesday.
Oh.
Even though I was like, obviously yesterday wasn't Tuesday because the day before had been the cover reveal, which is always a Tuesday.
Right.
And then I had said something about like, oh, like Thursday isn't tomorrow. And my mom's like, today's Wednesday. And I'm like, I've gone through this whole day thinking it's one day and also thinking it's not one day. Like, I don't know what happened and I haven't fully recovered yet.
Yeah. I kind of I think I got enough sleep, but like I woke up, you know how you do the wake up at 3 a.m.
Yes.
and then you're trying to go back to sleep and then you check the clock again and it's 4 a.m. and then you're trying to go back to sleep and you check again and it's 5 a.m. and you're like, oh man.
Yeah.
And then finally you weirdly go to sleep at some point and then you wake up at like 8 and you have no idea when you actually went to sleep.
Yes.
That was my night last night. So I don't know if I got enough sleep. I feel okay. Like when I woke up, I felt okay to get up, but it just was like, I know there was at least 2 or 3 hours there of just me trying to get to sleep.
I slept for an hour and a half, and then I've been awake since.
You slept for an hour and a half,
Yeah.
like total the whole
Yeah.
night?
Yeah.
Oh,
I'm wide
Are you
awake.
not familiar with Grace's sleep schedule or lack
oh
thereof?
no. Okay.
Hour and a half is very successful for me.
Okay.
Sadly
I
enough, like
mean,
I just don't sleep often. I'm usually like, hey, I'm gonna do things, but
right.
because I'm slowing down with a lot of my projects now, it's like, ooh, what do I do with
What do I
this?
do? Right. Well, you
So
can go reread all the Goosebumps books.
exactly, I basically finished. I tweaked. I did. I got inspired by the HB90 that I've seen on YouTube. And I
Yeah.
was like, ooh, but I have really low energy and I have chronic pain. So I'm like, I can't keep up with that. So I
Yeah.
made my own version for low energy.
Oh,
So I tweaked that so I can allow myself to work in quarters around the year
I love
and
that.
write without burning myself out and keeping
Yes.
myself from feeling guilty or feeling horrible. And I'm
Yeah.
like, cool, this is something I can stick to. So I tweaked that pretty much the entire time I was awake.
Yeah, I love that. That's a great idea. That's really good. I
Says,
need to do that too. Like there are built-in days that I need to just, like it just
yeah,
I just
it's
need to like add them in because I have them every month,
yeah,
and it's just like and it's ridiculous to think I won't,
yeah,
it's unrealistic. So,
absolutely.
yeah.
Absolutely. I think the issue for me is, oh, I have to get this done. I have to. It's like I'm allowed to rest. And it's like, yeah, but if I don't, it's okay. So
I know.
I came up with a system. I gamified it a little bit, and since I see you giving me the emoji face, my body would not let me rest. So the same way I have to let my body rest, if it won't allow me to rest, I just sat back up. But I was sitting down. I wasn't stressing myself out because I feel like you're going to lecture me. Before you do, I was as gentle with myself as possible. I had my blanket next to me. I started working on that a little bit. I was reading a
Or
little bit.
as relaxed as possible. You just couldn't fall asleep.
Yeah.
Exactly. I was as relaxed as possible. I was pretty much up here, just working on crochet and then tweaking my my 90-day method. That's what I was doing.
Like it's not like, oh, I'm gonna start a project at midnight and not
Exactly.
go to sleep at all.
Right, right, of course.
You
Exactly.
weren't
And the
getting
second
involved in something activating.
Yeah.
exactly. And I have a little pull out bed thing. It folds into a chair, but it folds out into like a little bed. So yeah, thank you. I was good. I was hydrating. I was being good and resting my body.
Yes, I'm kidding.
Well, mine's almost gone, but I have what's this flavor? Green apple, Jolly
I
Rancher
know.
green
Mine's
apple.
literally like I'm gonna have to fill it up next sprint.
This was my fresh bottle that I started after I finished my previous bottle this morning. So I've technically drunk more than this today.
Nice.
Okay, Gray dropped a link.
For my 90-day quest, in case anyone else wanted to look at that.
Ooh. Yes.
Very cool. I will click on that during the sprint. But I would like to start because we're almost at the 25-minute mark. So I'll
Yeah.
start it once we're there. 3, 2, 1. Happy productivity, everyone. We do.
I got pretty close. I'm just reversing it. And unfortunately, it's very thick fabric, so I'm having trouble getting the tail out. But Hermione's wand helps. Since I can't display it for obvious reasons,
Yep.
I can use it as a ass stuffer.
I love that.
Oh man, I'll have to take a break because it's not budging. It's like such gorgeous fabric, but it's just so thick. So trying to get the tail out where it's such a small thing is really, really hard. I don't know how to make it easier. So hopefully I'll get it out at some point. Anyway, that's what I did.
I updated some stuff on Ko-fi and started working on a post because I remembered Ko-fi existed.
Yep.
So yeah, so I started updating that.
Nice. What about you, Zara?
I thought I had done everything I needed to, and then I realized that QuickBooks only imported like the last 90 days of transactions, and I'm like, no, we have multiple years that need to be imported into QuickBooks.
Oh,
so now I have to go through my bank account and like download, the transactions, but you can't make it too big of a window or it won't work.
oh.
Is it going to let me do a year all in one go? We shall see. I doubt it, though. But that would make my life so much easier if it did. Nope, it says we've hit a snag. Yeah,
That's so frustrating.
Yeah. I knew it was going to be too big a window. Okay, let's do half a year at a time and see if that works. Although at some point I'm worried they're going to be like, you have to check your statement. I'm like, oh, but if you could just easily export to the format, that would be so nice.
Hey, Sarah, remember the last time I was on and I told you about the workers on the roof?
Yes.
Yeah.
They're back.
No.
Just scared the crap out of me. I was like, what am I hearing? It's them on the roof.
No. Poor Gray.
Last 2 days they weren't here. I'm like, oh yay, they're done. Apparently not.
Oh, that's the worst when you think they're done.
You're like, freedom. No, just a break.
It's like, you thought.
You're like, I did.
I hope.
I was foolish. Okay, I've downloaded what I can from this account for transactions, but now I have to do the fun admin of making sure it doesn't overlap with a logged transaction from PayPal and be like, no, this was the same thing. Please don't say that I paid twice, because that changes all the accounting.
I'm never going to get this tail until I can't get it. I cannot get it.
I believe in you.
Oh my God. I wonder if there's a
being
way.
Stubborn.
It is. I wonder if there's a way to make like the fabric softer. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I don't know. I think with this thicker fabric, I'm not going to be able to do the
flip thing,
the horns, because that's what's holding it up. Is there's one last horn in there, and it just won't. It's just so thick because it's so much fabric that it just doesn't want to pop out. Because once that pops out, it'd be very easier. It'd be very easier. Lose all ability to speak. I don't know, man. I'm putting that dragon away for now. Oh, it's so frustrating. It's so pretty otherwise. I wonder if I should if I do stuff in the thicker fabric, you know how like you can tie or you sew in a shoelace so that you just then pull the shoelace out.
Mm-hmm.
I just don't know if that would work. Because these fabrics are so pretty. And I thought it might be a problem because they're so thick. But I didn't want to face it until I actually made one.
You're like, yeah. I will make this work. And now you're like, how do I make this work?
Yeah. I think it might just be no horns. Like I can do them on the front half, like the face. But I just like having them on the tail, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I'd just be afraid with the shoelace technique thing that I'd rip the fabric. Because it's just... It's not coming out. Half of this is like half that took me longer to do this tail than it did to make the whole dragon.
Oof. That's when you know. Yeah, I need to figure out how to get older.
Well, let's go into another sprint.
Yeah, because I think we could all use.
Because I'm very focused on this tail.
Yeah.
QuickBooks' categories are like broken up in such a weird way to me. Okay, this is fun. Okay, we're gonna set up the third sprint. Then that is the spooky tree picked by Becca. The Symphony of Manhattan. Okay, forest room code is 6 Echo Uniform Zulu Quebec 37 Sierra Golf 6 European Union.
Oh yeah, EU.
Yeah. Zipper Quite 37. So good. I don't know.
I always think so good every time I see that SG. I'm like, oh, so good.
I know. I always think that, and I'm like, there has to be better stuff.
Oh, that is a cool tree. I remember you getting like a bunch of, like, when I looked at the set that you sent, I was like, oh my God, I haven't even seen these trees before.
Yeah.
Oh my God, I'm never gonna get this. Oh, and you know what sucks is because I'm using the wand, it's like pulling my thumb back, so you know you're gonna get that like pain in the thumb later where you're like, it's stinging.
Oh.
Oh my gosh.
It is determined to be an innie.
I'm on severance right now.
That was way funnier than it had a right to be, but I'm like still in that weird mind space where my brain is like, what?
I'm like sweating.
Oh, no.
Best workout.
Oh my God. All right, are we gonna start this?
Yes. I was just waiting for people to enter the forest room.
Oh, sorry. I'm like
No
so on this tail that.
Because last time there were 3 people aside from me in the room, and this right now I only see you and Regina.
Oh, did anyone leave or no?
I don't know, but we're gonna go with it because yeah, we've got to do.
You just watch me cry the whole.
I believe in you. Okay, in 3, 2, 1. Happy productivity, everyone. How did we do?
It's done.
Yay!
Oh my gosh. So here's your little dragon.
I was so excited.
I mean, in person, you're going to see it so much, and it's really cool because the red is pretty, but like it's a really metallic gold. So obviously the camera doesn't pick it up that much, but in real life, it like pops. It's really pretty. And I've already forgotten how much of a pain it was, so I'm ready to do the next one.
Like childbirth.
You know, it's just how it is. It's just getting past the last horn. So I'm wondering if I just did 2 horns on the back so that, you know, like space them out like here and here. So then I have a lot more, because that's the problem, is it's right at the bottom where it's the thinnest. And that's why it got stuck. I don't know. To be fair, like when I first did these, I did 5 horns on the back and 5 horns on the front. And even though it looked really cool, it was like, there is no need for that many horns. So anyway, yay. The navy, I have a navy one that's ready just to assemble. So I think I might be able to pull that off in the next sprint. But the problem is I'm waiting for navy zippers to come in the mail. They're supposed to come today. And I could use a black zipper because I have like the black accents and stuff, like the straps. But if I already ordered the navy, I might as well wait.
Yeah.
But anyway, that was what I did. What did you guys do?
I finished up a Kofi post, got that out there, and started planning. I have 2 to 3 videos to do.
Okay.
Next month, so I started planning those out.
Oh, nice. That's good. It's especially with videos, like I find that I'll do them if I plan them. But if I just kind of be like, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this, and then it's all like, were you gonna do that? Like
that. It's like I had the idea for it. Okay,
yeah.
It's like
did I
you
actually
want
write that down?
to do it, but
Yeah.
will you?
Yeah.
And
It's
in
like,
what time frame?
Right.
Exactly.
I mean,
I'll just do it, but I'm like, okay, no, I need to actually put some effort into it because I'll get to a point where I won't care. I'm like, hey, I just did it and put it out there. That's not helpful. I need to put effort into it. So I'm like, let me plan this out. Because I'm gonna be doing like one long video. I say long, but maybe like 30-minute video weekly, and then I have some smaller things to put on TikTok. So it's like the TikTok stuff, that's easy, that's quick to the point. I don't have to worry about those. Those are still planned out, but those are the easiest ones for me.
right.
It's like, no, I need to actually plan out the YouTube one. So I got those planned out. I'm like, I'm really pleased with myself.
Yeah. Oh, that's good. Yeah. It just reminded me that I need to thanks for reminding me. Like, you know how that is? Like I'm listening to you, but then my own guilt meter goes dee, 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 dee. And I'm like, oh, triggered.
No, because like these are things I've mentioned to my siblings, and then if I don't do them, they'll be like, "So hey, Gray, didn't you say?" I'm like, "Oh crap." So I'm like, "Nope, I have a new planner." I was like, "Let me grab this out." So I literally started writing things out. Hey, this day, this, write down this, write down. I'm like, "Oh, that actually makes things so much better."
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I still subscribe to her on YouTube. I just don't watch her videos as often. Plant-based bride. And she does bullet journaling. And what she would do is she would have a weekly task list where she's like, here are the tasks I need to do in a week. And then she would assign the day or like move it to another day if it didn't get done. But for me, so many of my things are like a giant task broken into mini things.
Right.
And it technically needs to be done every day. And it just like wasn't showing how much of each thing I needed to get done by doing that. So
yeah.
It worked when I was like, for homework in school where I was like, I need to read for this class. like this class is homework. How many days?
Right. Yes. Yes.
Now it's like different. There's a lot more per each task. So
yeah. Yeah. Oh, bye.
Thanks for hanging out.
I did more admin stuff. I hate that I didn't do QuickBooks from the start because now I'm like,
yeah,
having to do all this stuff. Like I didn't want to have to pay for it at the start, and now look where I am.
Oof.
Yeah. Oh, I don't even want to think about. I'm not even gonna. I know I should think about taxes and all that stuff, but I don't want to. I'm probably going to be one of those April people. We're like, okay, now I'm going to do it. This is going to be the first year that I'm, whatever it's called, like actually filing. Filing, that's the word. That I'm filing single again because I've been for 20 years, 22 years married. And we just like our divorce was final in May. So I don't know how that works because the first 5 months, even though we filed in October of the previous year, it didn't go, it takes 6 months in California. So it wasn't finalized until May 1st. So I think the whole year counts as being divorced, but I guess we'll find out.
I remember an old Tumblr post where it was like, other countries tells you how much you owe, you pay, that's it. US, you need to guess how much you owe. If you get it wrong, you have to pay us more money.
Yeah, or you get money, but
yeah, and if you pay too much, we'll pay you back. And it's like, I feel like this could be done better.
Oh my God, yes. So many loopholes too.
Yeah.
You said yours was 6 months before it's finalized?
Yeah, it was 6 months.
Oh my God.
Why?
I think mine was done in like, I want to say 60 something days.
Yeah, other states like you can get like, I mean, I think in Vegas you can get a divorce in like a week or something. It's like some crazy like tiny amount. You get married in a day, you get married the next week or divorced the next week. Yeah, California is like really strict.
Oof.
I think it's one of the longest.
Oof.
And what's stupid about it is it's not like they're going over it for 6 months. It's literally doesn't get to a judge for 6 months. And then he just goes, cool. And that's it.
Oh, that's so annoying.
Yeah.
Oh, that sucks. We were just like, oh, yeah, you have like 60 days. I was like, okay. Then like the 61st day, I was good to go. I got married literally on the 61st day.
Oh, that's so sweet. Oh, I haven't dated at all since we separated, so it's been like 4 years. So
The dating pool is trash. You're not missing anything.
Yeah, I was gonna say you're fine.
honestly, after being married for 22 years, I do not see myself dating ever again. I mean, never say never. I mean, if the right person maybe came along, but yeah, I enjoy my singledom.
As you should.
Because I can make a total mess of making dragons in my living room and not get the stare of like, no, it's fine. I love it when you sew.
Oh.
And you're like, sure. And I'm like, I can clean it up. It's no problem. Blah, blah, blah. No. It's great. It's like you.
It's like you might like it, but you clearly don't like the mess.
Yeah, yeah. Anyway, I don't have to decipher codes anymore.
Yeah.
We're both too neurospicy to have any code. If I'm in here losing my mind because I found all my yarn, I'm on the floor like crocheting. She'll come in, she'll see all the yarn. She's like, "Ooh, hey buddy, when's the last time you ate or slept?" And I go, "Oh no."
Oh no, I've made a huge mistake.
It's that, or I'll walk into her room and I see all her books because every so often she's like, oh, I have all these books on Egypt, and then she'll pile out like I'm gonna read them all, and so she's like literally cornered in, and I have to walk in and like climb over the pile, like, hey, when have you slept? Have you had water? Have you seen the sun in the last 2 days?
Have you at least tried to go to sleep?
That's so
That no,
funny.
we have to constantly be like, hey, let's check in and make sure one of us is alive still. Let's actually maintain that. Let's do that. That's what we have to do. And if everything's clean, it's like, ooh, it's clean. Why is it clean? It's too clean.
That's
And it's
too
like,
clean.
it's
Yeah,
like, hey, are you anxious? Because she'll anxious clean.
I do that.
I
Yeah.
hate when things are too clean, and my mom is like, "This isn't clean," and I'm like, It's clean enough for me. I am working here. All my pens are out because I am using them.
That's true. That's true. Yeah, I remember when I worked at a video store, and everyone would always know when I was stressed when the store, like the counters, like everything was like spotless.
Gleaming.
Yeah, I'm all like, they're like, Becca, you nervous about something today? Like,
You
what?
good there?
Yeah. Well, like, listen, just enjoy the clean, because it's not like they ever hired anybody to clean that place. It was literally just us clerks.
Yeah, you're like, enjoy it, okay?
Yeah. Oh, that's so funny. I keep looking at the dragon. It's so pretty.
So
Your
pretty.
dragons look awesome.
Oh, thank you.
Like, they
Thank
look
you.
amazing.
But this fabric is just so pretty. The camera just doesn't pick it up, but it is just so pretty. And it's just crazy that I found it, because literally I described the dragon in Grandma's Little Secret as red, but when the light hits it, it has gold. And I'm all like,
Ooh,
I found a freaking fabric that's exactly that. Like, how crazy is that?
that's awesome.
Yeah, it's just a pain in the butt to work with. But it is gorgeous. Oh, sacrifices, you know. Yeah, you can tell that it's so thick because you can actually see. I don't know if you can see that on the camera, but you can actually see the seams. Do you see that?
Oh, wow.
Normally it's, hidden with a normal fabric, but because it's so thick, it's like it's probably really close to leather in that sense, even though this is vinyl. I mean, leather is obviously skin, so it's gonna
Yeah.
be whatever, but it's just so gross when you think about that. But but it
Yeah,
has
you
the same.
can't think about it too hard.
No, no. But this vinyl's like so thick that it kind of sews the same way. Like, I actually have to use a leather needle when I sew with this fabric. So, but it's pure plastic. I don't know which is worse, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, when I was doing bookbinding as my high school art class in senior year, it was so fun. I was like, oh my God, I'm taking a bookbinding class. She would have leather. And I was like, I love it because it's cool, but I also hate using it because I'm creating more demand for leather.
I know.
And also, it was a pain in the butt to work with. Like the
It's
result
a pain
was
in
so
the butt.
pretty, but oh my God, it was such a pain in the butt.
It is.
Where I
And
was
you
like,
can do it with vinyl, but it'll crack, it'll break, it doesn't last very long. So it's like, okay.
whereas just putting paper on board, I'm like, as long as you don't mess up the glue, like done. You don't have to worry about like there's a craze. I mean, you do have to worry about it, but it's much less like if it happens, you just pick it up and fix it, kind of like with a phone screen when you're applying a phone screen.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whereas with the leather, it's like you glued that whole thing down. Like, good luck.
Yeah.
Good luck to you.
Oh, oh,
I
man.
should check and see if the art teacher is still employed at my high school and say hi, because it would be nice to see her again.
Oh, that would be nice.
Because she was really cool.
I love good teachers. I had a second grade teacher. I guess we were his first class when he moved from New York, and he was like my favorite teacher. He was like the best, and he remembered us all so much. He actually showed up at our graduation, and it was like, Mr. Ford, and like
Oh, I love that.
was my first class coming to Seattle. I was like, oh, he was the best. You always remember the good ones. I mean, you always remember the bad ones too, although yeah. But the good ones, at least, because
I
usually
remember the good ones better than the bad ones, because the good ones I'll remember their names, but now it's been so many years that my brain's like, you don't need to remember the name of the bad one.
Yeah, unless
you
it's like
remember what they look like, but you don't care to remember their name.
Although sometimes it's seared in there if they're really bad, but
oh yeah, I mean, there's one where it's like, I don't know that I could forget that name if I tried.
Yeah.
Without developing like a memory problem altogether. I don't think I have an option to delete just that file. I think it would be a
yeah, it's all encompassing.
Yeah,
like that French teacher that mentioned my aunt. I'll always remember him. Mr. Langley.
So sorry.
No, it's fine, but it's like that's what I'm saying is like it has to be a mark, for me to
Yeah.
name.
No, it has to be like a highlight or a low moment.
Yeah. Whereas like amazing teacher like Mr. Ford, and then I had a 5th grade teacher who was also amazing, who got me out of my shell a little bit. And her name, the fact that I still remember this name is crazy and shows you how good of a teacher she is, because her name was Miss Schlachtenhofen.
What a name.
Everyone, of course, called her Mrs. S, but like Schlachtenhofen. The fact that I still remember that shows you what a great teacher she was.
I love that.
Do you think she was German?
Gee, I can't tell.
Although I guess her husband could have been German, but
yeah, I know. But gee, do you think there's anything German about
Schlachtenhofen? It's like the most German name you can possibly. It's almost like he made it up. Schlachtenhofen.
I love it.
See, it's funny. You kept saying, "Oh, like he was the best." I had a Miss Best. Like her last name was Best.
Oh,
this is when I was still in Wiesbaden. And she would read us Paddington Bear. And when she would walk around, she'd have her hand in her back pocket. And I remember that because I'm like, why do you walk around like that? To the point we all used to imitate her. And she's like, guys, stop it. Because we just, we're walking in the hallways with our hands in her back pocket. And she's like, guys, and they're like, we can tell which ones are your students. Because it's like, here's Mama Duck and here's her ducklings.
That's so cute.
She had these little shelves that she brought in. We built our own library pretty much. So if we borrow something from the library, we'd put it in our little shelf. So that way we won't take it home and forget it. It's right there. And we'd read. And we had these little bean bags next to our little library shelf. So it was just, my mom came in. She's like, you really, really love this teacher? Because I would not shut up about her. And so during parent-teacher conference, my mom realized, oh, I really like her. So my mom would bring her like brownies and cookies quickly. Like, we loved her. And during the winter, she's like, hey, I want to take the class sledding, because there was this really, really big hill next to the PX. I don't know why they allowed us to go down this hill. There was no gate at the end. Like, we could have just slid in the street had we went fast enough.
Yeah.
But her husband stayed at the end to like catch us. And she brought in sleds. Her mom came and made like hot chocolate. So we were just sledding. We had hot chocolate. Other parents came to have fun with us because she encouraged, like, hey, if you're off work, please come and have fun with your kids. It's a day for us to just have fun. I hated leaving Germany because I like, she made me love reading. She made me really love reading. And I had a candle that I found not that long ago that smelled like her classroom, and I lost my mind for a second. I was like, am I tripping? Is this? And I called my mom. I was like, hey, do you remember Miss Best's classroom? She's like, yeah, you talked about the smell. It's like, I found a candle that smells like it, and I don't know how to act right now.
Oh my God, that's so cool.
I didn't want to burn that candle for the longest time, but I finally did, and I'm sad about it because I'm like, I need more.
Oh, I know, you should have bought like 20.
They only had one left, and I was like, I don't know if I should grab it. My wife grabbed it, like, yank, we're gonna buy it right now.
Like, I need this. There's only one, but I got it. Oh my God, that's amazing. Oh, I wonder what it was about the smell that, like, was her perfume or like something that.
I don't know. She always brought in like I said, there's always some type of baked good. Because like I said, my mom would bring in cookies and brownies.
Okay.
She always had like her lunch in the classroom. She also had her perfume, and then there was like little things around the class. So it just like, it was just a certain smell. And it was just cozy. And so
Oh,
during nap time, we would be knocked out,
oh my God. Yeah.
feeling good. Always had the windows open as well because we had this beautiful courtyard in the schoolyard.
Oh
So
God.
like it was just
Oh, what grade was this?
second or third grade.
Oh, it's like the perfect age. Oh, I love it.
Yeah, and then I came here and I was like, why?
Oh, that sucks.
It's like, oh, I can't wait to go home. Mom's like, ooh, newsflash, you're American. You're going home. I was like, I'm what?
Oh,
Like, wait, I didn't consent to this.
That
God.
because I don't think you realize the heartbreak. I was like, what do you mean I'm American? She's like, sweetheart, we're American. I was like, no, but I was born in Germany. She's like, yeah, but baby, you were born in American soil. You like on an American army base. You're American. And I just stared at her. I was like, America's not real. Like we learned about it in school, but it's not real. I came here. I
That's
was
not
like, oh my
real.
god, it's real.
Oh my God. That's so crazy. You don't think about that, you know?
The culture shock was insane.
Wow. Oh, I bet. Oh, crazy.
I think what got me the most is like hearing the way kids interact with their parents versus like back in Germany, like hearing kids like actually talk back and stuff. I was like, you're not gonna die. I was like, what? Why are you? Are you angry? Are you okay? Like, why are you what? It just
Oh,
baffled me.
oh my God. That's so funny. Although I grew up in the 80s, so no one talked back to their parents either. Not unless you want to get,
Yeah.
Uh, oh my gosh. That's crazy. Oh,
Michael said, Mr. Psycho. Oh,
what was
I
that?
could. Michael said I had a teacher named Mr. Psycho, pronounced indeed Psycho.
That's so funny.
I couldn't have been his student because I would have been giggling, the
I
quiet
know.
chortle
Unless
in
he
the
was
classroom.
psycho.
Like Mr. Psycho, then it mean it back.
Yeah, that is quite a name.
All right, I'm ready to dive in. Are we ready?
You and I are. Regina never entered the room. I don't know if she's still here or if she quietly left.
Oh, she might have.
Because her last comment was about QuickBooks an
Yeah.
hour ago. So we're just going to start the sprint.
Okay.
Yeah.
Last sprint. Oh my gosh, it's the last one.
Woohoo! Of the day. Unfortunately, I had to cancel Sunday's live stream because it's the only time certain family members could get together.
Okay.
But I'm figuring out the January stream and we'll be sending out the form to co-hosts. Probably during the sprint, just to give my eyes a break from looking at all of these. Oh my God, I hate this so much. Okay.
Oh.
Let me add this back to the screen in 3, 2, 1. Happy productivity, everyone. The new software update has this thing called Edge Light. So now my computer is acting like a ring light.
Oh, wow. That's good, I guess.
I don't like it, but it's also weird because it blocks the screen except when I move my mouse. It then is like, oh, okay, we'll move out of your way. And I'm like, what's...
Well, I almost completed putting the navy dragon together, and the fabric is so much thinner and smoother that it's like butter. It's gonna be I can already tell it's gonna be very easy to do
that one.
Yeah. And I do love the fabric. I mean, the reason why I got the navy and the gold was because of Fourth Wing, when I was thinking I was going to be putting them up on Etsy around the third book, but I got lazy and I did not. But anyway, I got the fabric, so now I'm making them. Yeah, so I got the main character ones, which are navy, black, and gold. Yeah. So once I do the navy one, I don't think I need to necessarily do the black and gold one that is also going to be in the contest, because I feel like showing 4 dragons is probably enough to give people the idea of what they're getting. So then I think I'll make a messenger bag for an example as well, and then I have to film the video, then I have to edit the video, then I have to post the video.
I have to finish editing the video that was supposed to go up on Tuesday, is now supposed to go up tomorrow. And I'm just like, I have other stuff to do tonight. And like this bookkeeping thing, I knew it was going to take me forever. So I was like, I need to start doing it today. And now I'm just like, oh no. So I don't know if I should just skip the YouTube video this tomorrow and just like skip a whole week of uploading YouTube videos and like start up again on Tuesday or not.
I mean, you can. It's like me with the audiobook. It's like I got the microphone but then I had to do the documentary, and then I had to do the now the giveaway that I've been doing some every day, but not as much as so it's just like
I just think it's the first time I'm going to have 0 videos in a week on this YouTube channel, like edited videos, not the live streams.
Yeah.
Is that okay? But also at this point, it's like, what choice do I have? Because I have stuff tonight, I have stuff tomorrow. I can try and edit it, but I don't want to like drive myself crazy doing that when, as important as the YouTube channel is, the finances are more important.
Yeah, exactly.
Getting that organized. And I'm like, I was organized up until a certain point.
Yeah.
And then I just need to go through what I had as a giant spreadsheet of all expenses and income and stuff. But now I need to go back and figure out which account it goes to which, so I log it correctly in QuickBooks. And that's the part that's gonna drive me crazy.
Oh, that's so tedious. Yeah.
Oh, wait. Hi Lottie. I realize I answered you and you can't see it because you're on the vertical stream.
Oh, you're on the vertical. Yes. Okay. We did finish our final sprint. But this will be available for replay. We have a lot of other writing sprints available on this channel. And I was gonna say we're streaming on Sunday, but that's not true this week. Let's see. I believe I am planning this. I'm streaming on Tuesday on Twitch.
Okay.
And then I am streaming on Twitch on the 26th, skipping Christmas Day. And we'll be streaming on YouTube next Sunday, so the 28th at 9 a.m. Eastern. So the next week or starting this weekend is a little bit off, and then hopefully we'll be back on schedule going forward. I just haven't made the schedule for January yet. So there are a few more left, or I think one more on YouTube left, and then because I need to delete the one for Sunday. But yeah, Lottie, I hope you'll subscribe and come to future writing sprints. I also hope you can't hear the crinkling. But
just a wee bit.
I don't know what my mom's doing. But yeah, so thank you for being here. Becca, why don't you tell people who you are?
I'm much shorter this time. Hello, my name is Becca C. Smith, and I'm an author. All of those are my books. And then that one is Grandma's Little Secret. It's coming out February 17th. Oh, I'm so excited. But yeah, I have a YouTube channel and
a documentary about the crime that inspired the book.
Documentary, yes. Yeah, no, that's me.
Also, that's such a flex to go, these are all my books over here.
Oh my God. Wait, or on the other side.
Yeah.
That's such a flex. But what to do, everybody? My name is Grayson Wild, and I write with pride. I like diving into fantasy, high, low, and all in between, accompanied by a warm mug of coffee. I thank you guys for inviting me for these sprints. I very much enjoyed myself.
Of course. And if you don't know who I am, my name is Zara Hoffman. I'm the founder of Inimitable Books, a small publishing company dedicated to uplifting marginalized voices without pigeonholing authors into writing about their trauma. Becca is one of our authors, and she decided to write about her trauma. And Gray has designed the maps for multiple of our titles. Becca's book is up for pre-order, as are other books. So check out inimitablebooks.com to purchase what is available, pre-order what isn't, and then upload your receipts for each pre-order so that you can get the associated thank you goodie when the time comes. For Grandma's Little Secret, we have the art thing, right?
Yeah, okay. This is something off stage we need to about, because yes, we did. Yes, but it's just going to be about whether, because I'm doing the giveaway.
Yes.
Whether you upload your receipt to my website or to Inimitable. So
yes, once Becca's giveaway kicks in, you will be uploading it to her.
Right.
Currently, there is a different form uploaded on the Inimitable Books website. So Becca, you can just text me and be like, "Here's the whatever."
Yeah.
I'll change
we'll figure it out. But yeah, and obviously, if you have already uploaded to Inimitable, you can still be in the way.
Yes, I will send Becca your info to be like, "Hey, these people pre-ordered." Like,
right.
You know. And then for the book coming out after Becca's book, so Becca's book comes out in February. The book that comes out after Becca's book is this beautiful hardcover. I'm very excited about it because I just got it like 2 days ago, and it's gorgeous. It's also a thriller, but where Becca's has some paranormal and horror elements, this one is just, pure reality. But it's like really tough reality, and if you get triggered by stuff, be aware. It's kind of like a Dexter. The list of triggers is long, and I'm not going to get closer because I don't want to get in trouble with YouTube. So take care of your mental health, but it is a really, really great book.
Yeah.
And then we have other books coming next year, but I don't have physical copies of them. So I'm going to end it there. Thank you for being here. I hope to see you at a future stream, whether it be here on YouTube or over on the Twitch side. We are Inimitable Books at both places, as well as everywhere on the internet except on Blue Sky, where we are at inimitablebooks.com. And yeah, follow Becca so that you're aware of her giveaway. It's gonna be great. So thank you for being here, everyone, and I will see you next time. Bye.